An AAAA record is a DNS record that can be used to point your domain name and host names to an external IP address. It is similar to an A record, but it allows you to point the domain to an IPv6 address instead of the standard IPv4 record. IPv6 addresses resolve the problem with the exhaustion of IPv4 addresses globally. If you want to point your domain to an IPv6 address that is outside our hosted network, you can do it by pointing the domain to the server's IP address through an AAAA record. From the control panel, you can set a record to your domain by going to My Domains and then DNS Records. To set a new custom AAAA record, click on the Add New Record button, then select the domain you want to set a record for from the hostname drop-down menu. If you want to set a new record for a subdomain, then fill in the subdomain of the selected domain in the empty field before the domain drop-down menu. After that, choose AAAA for the DNS type, then fill in the value fields with the IPv6 address of the external server where you want to point your domain to. Finally, you need to select a TTL value. TTL stands for time to live and refers to the amount of time that an AAAA record for a certain host remains in the cache memory of a DNS server. If you are not familiar with this feature, we recommend that you stay with the default value. Finally, you can enable GeoIP. GeoIP, or geolocation, detects the location of a user and loads your site from the closest location to the visitor. If you select to set geolocation, you will also be able to select the country, state, and even the city. When ready, click on the Add button. The change will immediately be reflected in our database, but generally DNS propagation takes from 24 to 48 hours to complete worldwide. Now you know how to add a new generation AAAA record to a domain or subdomain.